So, we're talking about Scuti. Sorry the image is a little blurry. I'm having to zoom into it because for some reason it didn't open like I thought it would. This album is the first Young Thug project that we received after he got out of prison. Not the first song. There was and also, okay, never mind. Let me say this first. This is not the first song. If you go from his first songs, I would have thought this album would have been a whole lot better. He kind of sounded a lot better. It's definitely also not his first project he dropped since while he was in jail because he dropped was it just one? Yeah, he just dropped Business is Business while he was in jail. This album is I have a lot to say about it. I'm gonna start off with the cover. It's kind of booty butt. I don't know what he was thinking. Um, I really don't know. People compared this to like him dressing up in that dress for the Jeffrey cover. I think the Jeffrey cover does a whole lot more than what this does. This is almost like just like kind of being controversial for the sake of it. Honestly, just because you can. I think it's doing too much. But it wouldn't be that big of a deal if the music was fire. Um, there are some good Young Thug traits here. The song with Quavo that got added back into the track list about a couple days after the project came out. That song is fine. There's like the one with Travis is fine and the one with 21 Savage is fine. Those two wow. Those two features are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Sorry, again, I had it pulled up and then it went away for some odd reason. But we have a long track list here for Scuddy. 21 songs. Again, that's after adding Spider or Jeffrey. If I'm not mistaken, that also added Miss My Dogs whenever he did that little, like, just added a couple songs to the project. Miss My Dogs also came out before the album, and that's one that I don't mind either. That is one where he's kind of apologizing for what he said on the jail and, saying he misses his friends. Young Thug has talked about multiple times on other streams after this album has came out. I think he was on a stream with Aiden Ross talking about how he misses when hip hop when everyone was friends with each other. And a lot of that's his fault because of the Gunna thing. Well, it's both of their faults, I guess, a little bit, even though it's not really as much of Gunna's. But that's a different video for a different day. Um, Back to the actual music. There is a lot of features on here. We got from Ken Carson to Cardi B to there's two Maria the Scientist features. Maria the Scientist does a good job. Lil Baby's fine on Part of My Back. I don't think I finished the song with Sexy Red. That song is bad. This Revenge with Lil Got It and 1300 Saint is not good. I like Money on Money. Whoops. I like Money on Money with Future. I like that one. This album starts off with three just absolute not. It starts off with three back to back just ass. Like it really does. Ninja. I don't know what the hell he was thinking with that song. I would hate to have heard like because I think he played this album like you shared a video of him playing the album for Apple Music. I would have hated to be in that room hearing that because I'm not letting this drop if I hear that personally. Um, Yuck with Ken Carson is another one. I'm not a big Ken Carson fan, and this song does not feel like that. On the News with Cardi B is another just stinker. Um, it's just three back to back bad songs. Catch Me I'm Falling and Fucking Told You are fine. They're okay. Whoop De Doo's not terrible. Blaming Jesus is bad. Sad Spider's not good. Rip Big and Mac with T.I.'s not good. Invest into You is okay. I'm So Dope is kind of good. Again, Part of My Back and Mommy, the ones I already talked about. What Up Jesus is okay. I do think it's interesting seeing Young Thug reunite with YFN Lucy instead of reuniting with Gunna. I think that's kind of odd, getting back to being friends with him. Walk Down and Pipe Down are fine. Spider or Jeffrey is probably the best song on here, and it got added after the album first dropped. Quavo's verse is pretty good on this. Revenge is trash. Money on Money's good. Dreams Rarely Do Come True is pretty good. And Miss My Dogs is good too. Um, I didn't say a single great song. A lot of these songs, flows, everything from Young Thug here kind of sounds like he's impersonating himself. I actually thought this about Business is Business a lot too. And again, I just think it sounds like he's a shell of himself. Like he's not. The difference between not even just so much fun thug, but punk thug, and this is insane. And I don't know why it's like that. I don't know what's happened. He just doesn't sound like him. The crazy vocal inflection does not feel as natural or as intentional as it did. Now it just feels like he's doing it because he can and it doesn't make sense with the song. I just realized if you look, his goatee is mad uneven. Like, really bad. So was his mustache. Anyway, um, what else do I got here? Like, a lot, like I just said about the what he can do with his voice. Even though I did say there are some good flows on here, a lot of it's just bad. A lot of it sounds like he's just saying stuff, like he's just getting on here. His voice sounds like so much more like when he's not trying to do something with it that's different than what he like his normal rapping voice. He just sounds less interesting. He sounds less interested in what he's making. He just doesn't sound like Thug. And I mean, I get it. You know, been in the game for a long time. It might be kind of normal to expect a little bit of a slump. But, like, this is just bad, man. A lot of the beats are not that good. Um, production's everywhere. Like I said, some of the features are okay. I mean, some of them. I did not finish a couple of the songs because of the features. I don't even think like I said, I'm like 90% sure I didn't finish the song with Sexy Red. I think I might have got through her verse and like he did the hook one more time and then I couldn't finish it. Something I did want to say that is interesting about this album though is he dropped a deluxe called the Supernova Edition. This deluxe adds how many? I'm gonna count real quick. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 new songs. That increases it to 28. I will say that all 8, did I say 7? I did. All 7 of the songs that are added on this edition of the album are better than 90% of the songs on the actual album. Pussy Smell Like This is a much better song. By the Police is much better. All Your Timer and Safe are not much better, but they are better. The song of Lil Keed, maybe that's just me and my feels because Lil Keed has passed away, and it is sweet hearing a Young Thug and Lil Keed song with them together on it. And Rosetta Stone and Yes You Can are better songs than anything on this album. So I don't know if he just kind of was trying to be different with these songs. I don't know if he had to use, like, felt like he had to use the songs with these features on it. I really don't know, but it did not equal a better album. If you replaced the worst songs on Scuti with like the worst 7 songs, so like Yuck, On the News, Mommy, or Mammy, however you say it, the song with 1300 St. Lil Got It, that's 4 of them. And a couple of those 3 filler ones I don't remember the name of. If you replace those with the 7 songs that we got on that deluxe edition, I wouldn't be saying that it is a great album or nothing like that, but I might would say it's good. I definitely think it'd be a whole lot more enjoyable. And like worst case scenario, it's a mid album and not one that like this is by far probably the worst thing Young Thug has ever came out with. And I'm saying that as a really big Young Thug fan. This is my 3rd favorite rapper right here. I love Young Thug. I love him. So it hurts my heart to listen to this album and just not like really 90-80% of it. Like that hurts my heart. Overall, I'm gonna give this album a 3 out of 10. If you enjoyed and you guys want to know, want to hear more about reviews and want to watch more of my reviews, we're posting them daily with some other rap content. Subscribe, hit the like button, join the Discord server, you get notifications as well from there. Bye.